hiring a family law attorney, you should follow two parallel tracks, one being more professional and the other being personal. So from a professional perspective, you want somebody who's experienced, somebody who's been practicing a while, somebody who is familiar with the basics of the law, who's engaged in all aspects of the law. So they've engaged in negotiations, they've been to court potentially, they've mediated, they've tried cases. In this way, they have a full understanding of the gamut of family law. You want somebody who has expertise in family law. You don't want somebody who practices another area of law primarily and says, okay, they're your friend, they'll help you, and they'll take on your family law case. That's very nice of them, and it's very nice for you that you may have a friend willing to do that, but that's not going to service you well. You want somebody whose expertise and primary area of practice is family law. You also want somebody who's familiar with the county that you're in. Sometimes you get a little bit of a different approach on certain cases or areas of law that's different in one county than in another county. And when you're looking for a family lawyer, you should find somebody who is familiar with the county. They know the judges, they know how the judges are going to approach a case, and the judges will know them, because when your lawyer stands up in front of a judge, you want that judge to be able to say, hello, Ms. Winters, so nice to see you again. It gives you as a client and a litigant a level of comfort that the judge is familiar with you. So that's on the professional side. On the personal side, you want someone that you can work with well together. You're going to be talking about very intimate aspects of your life, what your marriage was like, your approach on raising children, your financial issues. Those are probably the most intimate parts of everybody's life. And you want a lawyer that doesn't intimidate you, someone that you connect with personally. And there are a lot of good lawyers out there, but not all lawyers are somebody that you can connect with. So take advantage of the consultation opportunity, not only to ask questions about somebody's professional approach to cases, but to see if you mesh, if your personalities get along, because you're going to need that when you're dealing with your divorce, which is such an intimate and can be a very painful process.
So we have a number of different models relative to the payment of fees. Of course, we have the traditional model where a client will provide a retainer, an initial retainer, which is a sort of a deposit, and then we bill hourly. Our fees are commensurate with other firms and other areas of law, and commensurate, of course, with our skill and experience. But we also have a model which I've been very successful recently, which is called a capped model. So what that is, it's almost like a la carte. So you can choose a specific thing. In family law, maybe it's to prepare papers or just appear in court or file a motion. And what I do is I assign a value to that as to how much that would cost, and you could sort of pay as you go. It's not really a flat fee, it's more of a capped fee, because sometimes I'm able to resolve whatever it is that we're doing even more quickly and there would be a refund. But it's a cap in the sense that the fees never go over that amount. I found that that's very successful for both lawyer and client. From my perspective, quite frankly, it's one less aggravation in terms of billing and administration. And in terms of the litigants, the clients are very happy because there's some cost containment. They know what they're getting into. And if they could afford it, they could afford it. If they can't, maybe they get, they choose a different option or go in a different direction. Also, we offer payment plans. So if a matter costs X amount of dollars, okay, maybe you pay a little bit now and something per week or per month. And generally speaking, I like to keep those amounts, those monthly amounts or weekly amounts low, because I'd much rather have the client feel comfortable and have it be something that they could afford over time rather than it being a problem for me and for them. That's the way we do our fees.